Before we start, ensure you have weapon release mapped to something other than spacebar. If you cannot hear me, press escape, select options, then audio tab, turn down the world and in-cockpit sound levels to 0. Also, if at any time you need to slow things down, just hit pause brake to pause everything. Take a deep breath, come back when you're ready again. Bombs. Bombs come in 3 varieties: smart or guided, slick and retarded. Slick bombs are for use in low and medium altitude bombing, as well as dive attacks. The blast will blow up the dropping aircraft if dropped from ultra or very low levels, i.e. below 500 feet or 150 metres. Welcome to CCRP bombing. CCRP, Continuously Computed Release Point. CCRP allows us to drop bombs when the target is no longer in sight, i.e. it has disappeared below the aircraft. This method is good for level bombing for medium altitudes and for toss or loft bombing. Active pause is on. Press spacebar to continue. Press 7 to enter air-to-ground mode. Let's take a closer look at the HUD, starting bottom left. GND means we're in ground attack mode. IP means we are currently in CCIP mode. This will change when we press the trigger. Bottom right is a B, meaning bombs are selected. Press the spacebar to continue. Now press D, and notice that the 4 green dots on the bottom of the HUD swap over. These are your bombs. You have a pair of Fab 250s on the outer stations and a pair of heavier Fab 500s on the inner. The Fabs are freefall or slick bombs: 250, 250 kilos in weight, 500, 500 kilos. Press the spacebar. We are now going to unpause the mission. After unpause, pull the throttle back to mid-range, then press the spacebar. You have control. Press the spacebar to continue. The small circle in the centre of the HUD is the CCIP. This is where the bombs are going to hit. Now, flying straight and level, press and hold the weapon release. Let go after 2 or 3 seconds. Notice that the circle changes to a diamond and the IP changes to AM on the left side of the HUD. You are now in CCRP mode. When it comes to attacking an actual target, you want to hold down the trigger and fly smoothly over the target until the bombs release automatically. Press the spacebar to continue. Ahead of you is a large lake. On the near shore, marked with red smoke, is a platoon of trucks. Fly the aircraft and walk the CCIP reticle over the base of the red smoke. After the next spacebar press, I'll wait to press and hold the weapon release when the CCIP or Pipper is on the target. The CCIP circle becomes a CCRP diamond, tracking that aim point on the ground. Now press the spacebar. The key to accuracy is not changing direction from the moment you designate the target when pressing the trigger and entering CCRP until bomb release. Try and keep the top of the vertical tail in the HUD in the centre of the circle. 3 seconds before release, a tone will sound. Now, if you have the capacity, make sure your jet is in level flight or a slight climb and press F6 to watch your bombs. After you've watched your bombs impact, press the spacebar. Shack, or splash, as we say in the trade. Press F1 to return to the cockpit. I've added some additional trucks marked with green smoke to practice on. You can continue to practice, or you can end the lesson now by pressing the escape key. Happy hunting.